Alright, I am back. We've got a nice little mound going here. I am particularly happy with it. We just need to start decorating it, which will take a little bit of time. I do have some cheese, though, that I need to eat first before we continue this. And hopefully we can make something pretty cool out of it. That is the plan. So while we're eating this cheese, we need to collect some birch saplings, which we hopefully have left. Otherwise, we're going to need to go find a forest real quick. Let's take a look. Let's see. No birch. No birch. Jungle. Not birch. What about in here? Birch, 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 birch. Not seeing birch. Really? Oh, we do have a stack of bones. That's huge, actually. Are you serious right now? We don't have a single birch sapling? Unless it's in here? That's not good. I don't see any birch saplings. Wow. How did we mess that one up so badly that we don't have a single birch sapling? Don't love that. Okay. Well, that means we need to take a little trip and get ourselves some birch. Oop. Smacked my face into that for sure. And let's go find us a birch tree as quickly as we possibly can. Look at that journey over. Look at that. All right, let's just go ahead and cut down a few of these. We're going to need the logs anyway. So while we're waiting for them to despawn, might as well just cut them down, or to get them to despawn, rather. We're just going to cut them down. What's up, sheepy sheep? What's up, sheepy 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 sheepy? It's magic, you know. Never believe it's not so. I wonder if I would not get claimed because I am just so awful of a singer that it's just like unrecognizable to the system. If I can just like belt it out, you know? I did learn that from from the Drunkman's Choir YouTube that is in fact a thing. You can't, like, they don't like you singing the song. However, if the song is so atrocious and unrecognizable, they can't do much about it. Look at that. Our base is flowing into view. Perfection. Love it. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. It's come a long way. I'm not going to lie. It's come a long way. Still a long way to go, obviously, but it has come a long, long way. Let's just grow those here for the moment. And we'll get ourselves some smooth sandstone. Put that in here. Where's our sand? There's our sand. Be beautiful. And we need to put away the hoe. So we got sandstone, smooth sandstone, sand. Then we don't really need fire rockets right now, but we do need birch log. And we'll put that there so we can keep our bow on our bar and just make sure that we are safe while we do this, I guess, right? So here I kind of want to start with this whole thing actually is just going to be slabbed out. And if it's slabbed out, that should help us a little bit. We're not allowed any nature, right? So because we're not allowed nature, it does make things a little bit more difficult than you would expect. I would like to actually break that up with a little bit of birch log, I think. Or birch slabs? Yeah. Can't use sand because there's no such thing as sand slabs, but I wish there was because that would be super freaking cool. So let's just add some of this in here. And then there is some that we will just need to put. So like this is fine, right? But then I think as we branch out a little more, we want to do things like this. And I definitely want more sand than just about any other material here, I think. Birch as well, but sand is our go-to, I think. We need the smooth right there. And the smooth will look really, really good. The sand is there mainly for texture. What do we not need? We don't need an axe right now, right? So let's just dirt. We'll dual wield it, and that's fine. A lot of little characteristics here, because this whole city, I think, is going to be sandy. Or have some sand variety here, and I really, really like that. Just a lot of sand, a lot of character here is what we're really going for. Gotta remember to put that down first, which I did not, but so good. Yeah, like that little corner just makes it so nice, actually. As we do this, we'll be collecting a little bit of our dirt. And I guess we should do that side as well. Okay, I've changed my mind. Almost none of this should be slabbed out here. Should all be full blocks to keep things correct. Keep it correct. Let's just merge the two together here, the two land masses. We could do it down by one, I suppose. I want to just take this just a little wider, I think, then. And we could do a little bit like this. So keep those as sand, and then get rid of that one, and then we can dig this out by one, just to give it the illusion that this is a far drop, even though there's no water down here, there's no pond or anything running through it. It just kind of needs to make some sense, right? So let's do that, get rid of these three here. And so it doesn't matter if we use this one or this one here, unless we use an upside down stair. We're going to have to do that, aren't we? Yep, sure are. All right, so let's just go through with the sand first then. And we'll see here what we got. See what we got, see what we're gonna do, and just see what's going on. Oop, I did not mean to do that. There we go, my bad. And sorry, there we go. All right, so we'll fill this with sand, more sand than anything else, and then we will have to come back through with the slabs at some point. But we definitely want more birch, more sandstone than anything else, I think. And that should make a good addition to what we got going on here. If we could stop misplacing blocks too, that would also be lovely. And then we do want regular sandstone just intermingled in here, and eventually we'll come back and put the sandstone slabs, or upside down sandstone stairs, rather. That will also make a really, really good addition. All right, so we got this, we got this. Let's see. Sandstone and then a birch, probably. This looks weird. Yeah, let's do that instead. Just kind of helping it along as best as we can here. And that should work. So sand, birch. We do need to now go around the entirety of this and see if we can't make something pretty up here. I don't like that. Do like that. Perfect. It's these little details that are what's going to make this stand out, right? So we do have a sandy-ish desert here. Their terrain in our unknown kingdom here is very sandy, very dry, very arid. And that is good for us, actually. Let's go like this, and maybe a smooth boy right there. Now, we do have to do weird things for the sand whenever we need to place it, because it will fall straight down, obviously. And we don't want that. I really like seeing this texture as well as this texture. I think that is important as well. And I can't think of it, but I'm sure there's one more block that we could probably add into this. But I don't know what that is yet. It should probably be sand. Gonna be a lot of piddle farting around here. A lot of going back, checking it, making sure that we're all good. Sand. And we want it to look a little bit messy, but also not, right? Like maybe we get rid of this whole thing. Just do a couple sand blocks, and I think that it should be good. It's a lot of, like, this is too much texture in the same area, right? Or two, because we had two of the same blocks right next to each other like that. You want to use the smooth sandstone very sparingly, I think. It's one of the ones that we need to use sparingly, just because, not that I don't have a lot of it, but I think it is one that is very noticeable. And so the more you have it, the easier it is for it to be noticed, and you don't want that. Yeah, that's starting to look really good. It's definitely going to clash a little, but I think that is fine, right? And I still don't know if we're going to keep this middle thing like this. Like, we could very easily delete it, right? We could very easily just close this off. You don't have the downstairs, and we could add, like, get rid of these towers and add just something in the middle here. Which we may or may not do. I'm not sure. May or may not do. Like, it would help with elevation, I think, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I know for a fact that I like things like this already. These are cool and will make sense in the long run here. We got something like that. some smooth sandstone by itself with the sandstone under it. I kind of like them surrounded by the sandstone, is my theory here. That looks pretty good, though. And then obviously we'll have to just fill in the middle with like a low block, and then we can make it fine in there. Hello, zombies. What's up? And oh, wow, I'm bad. Was trying to shoot him right between the eyes, and I missed. Missed something fierce. Definitely more sand than anything else, I think. Just looks so nice, so pristine, and we really like that feeling, honestly. Like, even though it's a pain in the ass, I think that we do need to do sand like all around here. And then once we have all this built up, we can take out the dirt, and what we can do is have our sheep area down there. I think that'll be nice. Very nice, very refreshing, very easy to do. Ooh, how are we gonna go about that? Should probably put something other than dirt under this, but it's all good. It's all good here. Gonna be a weird shape for it, but I think we can fit 16 in there, honestly. One for every different color of wool, and that would be pretty nice. Let's do some dirt here so that we can do our sand. Something like that. Feels pretty good. I do want to add more of these like little towers everywhere. I think those will add a lot. They're very easy to do, but I think they're actually going to add quite a bit of ambiance to all of these things. Because you need like interim turrets wherever there is not the gigantic ones. And I think that's probably what we need to do. Probably what we need to do. Let's go ahead and sleep first, though. Okay, cool. We'll have to figure out that. I definitely think that those towers actually should be like in here instead of the circular towers. At the very least. And I don't think that this line should be here. Don't think it should be there. Figure that out. What's another block that goes well with these four, I wonder? Because that's something we need to identify and utilize. I think this is going to be one of the few things in here, though, that actually has any form of texture. And that is going to be weird, I think. Gonna be a little weird having that as the case, but we're good. We're actually fine. I do think it'll make not a huge difference, but I think it'll make enough of a difference that you'll notice, and that's kind of why I want to do it. Just like that. We got our sand. Sure, whatever. Can waste a little bit of sand. It's not a big deal. some more sand, as much sand as we can, and it just, you can tell it looks so nice. I miss texturing things, honestly. This build is very difficult because of that, because we don't have a lot of textures going. We have solid lines and builds, and that is actually very, very difficult for me, honestly. Very difficult. Like that. No dirt, please. Sand. Just a nice bunch of sandstone there, and we probably need to surround that with sand as well. I mean, it's one of the choices, right? You don't have many choices here. You either use one of the four, so it's not like it's rocket science. I do want to tuck that one in there, I think. Sure. And a smooth one there. That's a lot of smooth. A lot of smooth in one area, which I'm not a huge fan of. Let's do sand. We need the birch up here. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look really, really good, I think. I actually really, really like that. Really like that. But it has been about 2.5 hours today. I don't really plan on streaming more than that, at least for today. So we are going to call it here today, and I'm going to go make myself some lunch and move on from there. So thanks for watching, thanks for looking, and we'll see you guys next time. Ciao.